Okay, so hello. Today we have very special banter. Today, my guest will be a wonderful person and amazing friend.
Oh,
and
thank
she, not you. Oh, come on, don't destroy it for me. That was my husband. So I have no idea what I would do without her. She's oh my god, guys, wait with comments 1 second, let me introduce her. Yes, so today, and I think that for some time we'll celebrate a great achievement of my friend. I will put the graphics and then we will welcome you on the screen, both of us. It will be, of course, Bella. Go. Yay! Okay, so hello, Lady Vagabond.
Hello.
I will put the comment. It was the comment that showed up before we were alive, and I feel exactly the same thing. I'm so proud and so happy for you, and I know that it was long process, and I knew the secret a little bit earlier, but I didn't say anything. And congratulations on most amazing collection of 2020. And I'm serious. I'm looking forward to it and I cannot wait to have it in my hands.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. Hello, Karen. Oh, so many people. Christiana's in the house. Thank
yeah,
you.
everyone, everyone are showing up and guys, seriously, the amount of support yesterday, today, for both of us is just overwhelming. It's stunning. I'm not crying, so I didn't cry, but I feel it in my heart. I feel like a unicorn.
My unicorn glittery sparkly friend.
Everything is, glittery and sparkly, and yeah. Oh, look! Everyone is so happy, and it's so cool. And we will see each other in person tomorrow. So I will give you all the congratulation hearts. Um, yeah, I'm managing the comments quite well today, and hopefully I will not turn off like yesterday. I think that today I checked all the boxes. So I know you said it in the cafe, but not everyone saw it. I will go back later on and add the links to the description box. But tell us a little bit about Lady Vagabond and whole adventure and how it happened, because the story is just amazing.
It all happened because when we were doing the teachers training, and so on, I think it was, I can't even honestly remember. I was on the Stamperia Cafe with Antonis, and it was there were four of us teachers in on the cafe that day, and I had all my projects behind me, and somebody in the chat asked to see one of my eggs up close that I had done using Antonis' line, and so I was holding it up close to the screen, and then they put Antonis on the screen with me, and he was like flabbergasted, and he was like, "Have you ever thought of doing your own line?" And I was like, no, I mean, that would be a dream, but no, I mean, I really honestly didn't think it was possible. And the very next day, they phoned me from Stamperia headquarters to say, "We'd love you to do a line with Antonis." And it was going to be a paper pad to match his. So his was going to be the traveling gentleman and mine was going to be the traveling lady. And so that's why I've been so quiet online, and you haven't seen much from me other than my YouTube lives and things, because I have been drawing like a mad person behind the scenes,
But
doing.
drawings are just amazing. It's just, the whole thing, because to be fair, at the beginning I didn't get a complete concept, but when I saw the suitcases, and it's here, it's the opposite. Here is the one of the suitcases. When I saw the drawing, I was like, yep, okay, I can see the steampunk travel. I can see the steampunk travel, and I can see the lady. And oh my God, the whole concept is super amazing. And your project, yeah, that's, I saw the pictures. I mean, you sent me the photos when you were doing them, but seeing them on the big screen, and it just mind blowing.
I
Okay,
think the
so
hardest part with all of this is not being able to share, like not being able to tell a single soul. So you can't, like, I wasn't able to show you anything, and like, because this whole thing was a secret. And Tony's had already put out there that he had his line and that he was doing this traveling man. I mean, that was put out there on the day that we were that all of this sort of like came about. So like, I think, yeah, I wasn't allowed to share like a single solitary thing with anybody. And so like yesterday when I could finally actually show people stuff because it had gone live, it was like such a relief, because it kind of feels like you're pregnant, but nobody can see. I don't know how to describe it.
secret pregnancy.
It's like you're so busy with all this stuff, and it's all in your head, and you're drawing, and you like working with things and trying to find stuff that will work, like using my grandmother's book and my mom's suitcases and going to the vintage market and buying stuff, and yes, and not being able to tell anybody why you're doing it and what you're doing, and so on. It's the craziest thing. And then I think that's why I was so emotional yesterday, because Antunis and I were finally allowed to actually share with the world like what we've been planning behind the scenes for so long. Literally from the very next day when that happened, we've been in phone contact and WhatsApp contact and so on, and sharing ideas and chatting about things. And so he was the only person I could talk to. And I mean, yeah, it's just, other than obviously the people at Stamperia, but I mean, I think until you have your own line, so you get it, because you've got, like, you launched yesterday at All and Create your latest line.
Yeah, but I wasn't,
Stamps.
I didn't have to keep secret for such a long time, because everyone knows that designs are coming, and I can at least say that there is something that is coming out, and I will work on that. And you couldn't say like a thing. So
It was so hard.
I keep Patricia's comment on the screen, because those little houses, the houses that are on the screen, those are also Bella's drawings, and it amazed me how personal that collection is, how personal you made it, because like you said, your grandma's album, your mom's suitcases, all the items that are on the collection are somehow personal. Personal. You either have them at home, like actual objects, or they are somehow connected to you. The same is with the houses. Those are from Amsterdam
Those
houses.
actually aren't. They look like they're from Amsterdam, but they're actually, I worked that from a photograph that I found online of Victorian houses in London. So they are red brick houses in London, and they're all the same size, people. I resized them. Hello, Nunu. So
Okay.
I've got my iPad on the side here with the chat.
Just
So
give
if I
me
keep
1 second,
looking
because
sideways.
as we already collected few people, I will put a longer video similar to one that was welcoming Belinda, so you can quickly see the collection and see what we are talking about. Where was it? It was Belinda along with the music. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so that was quick preview. Do you want to show us what do you have there?
Okay, well, I've got all sorts of things. So I repacked. So we're back in my actual studio where I sit and draw and design. This afternoon's when I was in my lounge, which is literally where my suitcases live. They are my storage. They're like cupboards. I know it's in each and every one of them. So yes, oh, thanks, Karen. So yes, okay, so here's my very first drawing of my suitcases.
Wait, I will make you full screen so you can see everything. I'm
going to get the light so people can see it. So yes, so this was my very first picture that I did of my suitcases, and so yeah, and then I've got my buckles and the locks. So things like this, the lock is actually from the treasure chest that sits right outside my studio door. And these are the hinges that are on the treasure chest and on my mom's suitcases. The pipes are a mold. So, Michelle, the pipes are a mold. I can actually show you that. Excuse me while I just disappear off screen.
That one excites me so much. Oh my God.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? What have I done with it? So organized, and yet I'm not. Where did the pipes go? Here they are. They're small. So the pipes are an A5.
It's A5. It's A5. It's double palm. A5.
So they're small. So they're half the size of your standard A4 page. And in fact, I've got some resin still in these ones. There's little screw heads and they're pipes. There's different size joins and there's different size pipes. So there's skinny pipes and then there's thicker pipes. And so there's skinny joins and there are thick joins. So, and then there's the corner over there, which is already a corner for you, and then normal little corners. So, yeah, the pipes were like, that was like my first thing. I said to Stamperia, please, can we have pipes? I need pipes. So, yes. So, I see Lala V is saying that she needs to buy 3 pads. Yeah. The papers come with, so there are 6 or 8. I don't even know. Where is my book? There are, let me tell you now how many loose sheets there are. So there are individual sheets that you can buy separately. And let me just find those double-faced single sheets. So there's the airship, my granny's book, the suitcases, the girl on the sitting on the trunk that you can see behind me over there, the houses, and the girl standing, the lady standing. So that's 2 for 6. So there's 6 sheets that are sold separately. So if you get the album, the paper pad, you can then, oh, I missed that one. You can then buy the extra sheets. I know it should be. Where is Patricia from?
Patricia, where are you from? Because I think that it will be South Africa, but I might be wrong.
No, that's not a surname I recognize. So
you know all South Africans.
I don't know all South Africans, but we have quite specific surnames, should I say, if it's Afrikaans or
yeah, I
so
get,
anyway,
I get it.
Yeah, so you'd be able to buy the well, it's shipping from mid-November. So if stores have ordered it, it will be shipping mid-November, and depending on where they are in the world, it takes a week or so to get there, and then it'll be available to purchase. So yes, so if wherever Antoni's has been teaching classes all over the world, most of those stores still carry Stamperia products. Yeah. So
yeah, and I'm pretty sure that they will be available in quite a few places online. I'm sure that you will be able to buy from our local store from Midlibe, and she will ship them internationally. And also, Disorganized Crafter will have them in her Etsy store. And she also ships internationally, and she ships from States. So if you are on the other side of the globe, then you might pick this option, because that will be cheaper shipping. And I'm sure that Nikki will have like online every single little bit. So yeah, the same with Miruka. I'm sure that they will have. Oh, I
put
need
her
to have
order
it
in
all.
on Monday already.
Yeah, you can get Nikki on it, and she's already on it.
Don't worry, she's already
she
on
already ordered, so she's already waiting.
Yeah, so in South Africa, for the South Africans, I know so Shamila and so these are 3 Cape Town store owners, Shamila, Karen Smith, and Francis Botha. They are importing, I know, because their latest Stamperia delivery arrived today. They unpacked it today, and then they have also placed a pre-order. So for those of wanting to get it in South Africa, you can contact any one of those 3. If you look on my Facebook page, I've put it on there.
And I'm pretty sure that it's not the last time that we're talking about Lady Vagabond. So every time the links will be everywhere, and pretty sure that they will be all over your social media as well. So I think that
this is from Peru. So I'd love to come to Peru. Yes, this corona is such a pest, because I'd be all over the world with this if I could.
Yeah, I hope that it will go away. I hope that it's already long enough. It's time for it to go away, so Lady Vagabond can vagabond around.
I can't wait. So exciting. Yes, I'm so over this pandemic. But anyway, at least we have social media, and yes, Patricia, I'd love to be there. I'd be there so quickly tomorrow if I could be on the first plane. But yeah, for now we have to do with social media.
I'm pretty sure that to Peru you will get quite a nice shipping with Nikki from Etsy. The link when we're done, I will redo the description box, and all the links will be there, because I kind of rushed today with all the stuff, so I wanted to make the video to showcase your line, and to make all the elements, all those cute stuff pop up, and because it's the first time when I kind of worked with your collection. I don't know if you know, but I fussy cut all of them digitally, so it's almost like the real thing.
Digital fussy cut.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yes, of course.
Of
You know,
course,
it's like,
I need a translator for sure. In my suitcase, Nunu. In my suitcase.
oh my God. Yeah, so actually, collection includes absolutely all your favorite items.
Yes.
Every single item, like pipes, are so you. The locks, because you also have them in molds, and oh my God, I love how everything interacts together. Okay, I will let you. I will let you talk
Yeah. Here are
and
the
show.
molds. Here's the
Oh,
I need, what do I need? Something dark. Okay, let's just put something dark behind this. Oh no, but that's holding up my iPad. Okay, give me a second. There we go. Right.
no worries.
So
Oh,
there we go. That's better.
that
So
will give
here,
people better vision.
if I don't make them seasick trying to get it in the screen. So you can see with my fingers, and this is an A4 book behind me, or behind this. So you can see these are the locks and the spyglass. So it's really nice and big. And okay. So let's not have a craft launch like I did on Stamperia Live. Let's put some of these things on
You
the
know, if you are
floor.
scared of that, we can put some kind of fancy graphics to go on the screen.
Okay, so
Oh my God,
here
say
is,
no. That is solo layout for sure.
I'm going to turn
I
it
love
so,
it.
there we go. So you can see, so this is a 30 by 30 canvas. And
The
yeah,
amount
they're my
of
cups.
detail in those elements, you know, like the belts, the belts with the little locks. You can see
Yes.
all the details. They have like holes to put they look like real belts. Oh my God, I don't believe that it's resin. I know it's resin, but still, I don't believe that it's resin. It looks just so stunning.
So what I did, I've got the two, you can see the two belt buckles there. And I drew them as they were on the suitcase. And so the holes are different. So you'll see that this one's hole is just above the buckle and that one's hole is over there. So it's not like two of the same, which unfortunately with the hinges and the other things, they are the, I mean, a hinge is a hinge. So you just make two. It would be easier if you had two on the mold, but then it means that you don't get something else. So one hinge and you just have to make it twice. But yeah, I really try to concentrate on the details and do things like that so that it makes your project really interesting to look at when people are looking at it. And I'm just going to grab the one with the hinges.
Honestly, I didn't expect anything less from you. I knew that all those elements will be packed with textures, with details, with oh my God, that's why I think it's the best thing in 2020, because I know that the quality will be there, the detail will be there, and each single product will be just amazing to work with. Oh, the
Yeah,
castle! Oh my God, your flying house. Oh, look at me, I'm all red on the face. It's good that you have full screen.
yeah. So the keys are really, really huge. Then you have the lock, and you have my lady over here, and she of course has a ship's wheel because her airship is a boat. So the thing was, when I was working, I was trying to come up with an idea for my airship, and I have actually physically built quite a few airships in my time. That sounds mad when I say it out loud. But I built a 3.5 meter Zeppelin with lights in for Truth Coffee in Cape Town, and I built 4 other airships for a coffee shop or restaurant called Steam in Stellenbosch. and I've built quite a few. So when I was trying to design this one, I was trying to come up with something different. And so we call them airships. So I thought, what about having a ship that flies in the air? So yes, so I've got a house on a boat that has wings, and it has the crow's nest like a boat would have, and the flag, and the propeller. And in fact, something that I haven't shown that I need to show is I actually have propellers in my line. Something that everybody's always commented on when I have shown other projects, and I've used my 3D printer for those. So I actually sent samples to Stamperia of my 3D printed objects, and they've made molds from those. And then, yes, these hinges, here I've just cut them. If you either cut them when they come straight out of the mold, this is polyurethane, or if it's clay, then it's very easy to just cut. But this is polyurethane, so I heated it, and I cut it with a pair of scissors, so it's quite easy to cut, and then put them on the side so that it looks like hinges. And then the detail in this house is just mind-blowing. I mean, and then my lady, let's get the lady. Where's the lady?
The opposite way. It's the weird thing that, yeah.
It's worse than looking in the mirror. So my lady has, I've always been taken with, there's a dress that you see online on Pinterest so often. I can't even remember who the designer is. It's on my Pinterest board.
I will tell you in 1 second. You can continue.
There's this dress that is done with these actual book spines, and I fell in love with that idea because I love books. I love reading. I used to belong to book club in South Africa, and I used to read an incredible amount. I mean, my family knows if I've got my nose in a book, well, there's no supper, there's no lunch, there's no nothing, because I'm stuck with my nose in a book. So I used the books as her corset. So I took that concept from there because I just thought it was so fantastic. And so, yes, you can see all the detail in her corset as well. And then while I'm talking about the molds, I'm going to show you, this is the airship done with the crystal resin.
It looks amazing.
It looks like glass. It's just incredible.
It looks like, like the Christmas ornament made from this fragile crystal. Oh my God. And can you imagine putting glitter in that? Oh my Lord.
Tiny glass airship.
I found a dress, but unfortunately, it's linked just to the picture, not to the actual.
There is a name. I will find it and give that person credit because that was my inspiration.
I will tell you.
For her courses.
Okay, I have it. The name of the artist is Sylvie Falcon. And she's a French designer, and that's the dress that we are talking about.
She does the most incredible work. She really, really does. I mean, it's just mind-blowing.
It's just outstanding, and it's like totally her thing. That's her staple project. She have couple of versions of that.
Yeah.
I have no idea how you could wear it because it's made from actual books. So me being a clumsy, no, I would spill coffee like right away on that.
No coffee allowed if you're wearing that dress. So then the other thing I did, which I showed today as well, is I shrunk my airship. So I've got stamps, which are off screen, but I'll show you. I've printed them. So here are my stamps, and this is my airship. So this is an A4 page, and I used the shrink plastic. They're shrinky bits, and I shrunk my airship and put it in the light bulb mold. It's one of the new molds that is coming out, also using the resin. So you can see my airship in the mold. It's just, I've been playing like a kid. It's such fun.
Yeah, you said that the worst part is that you cannot share it with anyone. For me, always the worst part is the waiting. Waiting between I finish the designs, everything is approved, and I know how they will look to the moment when they are in my hands, because it's usually around at least 6 months before you will get the first actual product in your hand. And this part, the waiting, is the one that it just kills me. It is just killing me, because I finished the design. I want to play with them now, now, now,
When I
now, right
finished
here,
my
right
designs, I think I emailed them in end of July. No, before that. I can't
now.
even
Yeah,
remember. It's like
it's a
the
lot because
last few months have been a blur.
I remember that you had to do it like just before the summer holiday time, because all summer we were getting excited that, oh, maybe at the beginning of the autumn the first products will arrive. But the manufacturing process, especially nowadays, it's just a bitch. I can say that we are
Yeah,
on my
because
channel. I can
I
swear.
know that at one of the factories
Oh,
they had
Tiffany,
staff
hello.
with corona. Hello, Tiffany. They had staff with corona, and I know that that definitely delayed the production of things. I don't know which that was, but that was one of the messages that I got. So yes,
No, but we will meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we are meeting for sure, and I'm pretty sure that the drinks will be involved. They have to be. Come on. Come on.
I already had champagne this afternoon on my live. My husband went out specially and bought some, and then gave me a glass. I was in the middle of the live. Thankfully, somebody else was on, and he passed me a glass of champagne. It did
Yeah, but
calm the nerve.
cheers. Guys, seriously, I'm so excited, and I'm so proud of you. And I know how much time, effort goes into that. I know how much time, effort, and personal touches you have added to the collection. And I just cannot wait. No, I cannot wait, because you already have it. You already played with it, and I'm still waiting, waiting, waiting. So I cannot wait. As soon as I will be able to lay my greedy hands on those, it it will be over. It will be the only thing that I want to work with till the end of the year.
Oh my word! Well, you've
Oh
got
my
some
God! Can you imagine those Christmas cards with the flying ship?
Christmas cards with the lady, Christmas cards with the cat, Christmas cards with the
Merry
suitcases.
Christmas!
Yes, we can put bows on the suitcases.
It will be so cool. And we did the photo session some time ago, and as the end of the year is quite busy, I still remember the day that we met for the session as the one of the most chilled and relaxed days ever. And it
It
was
was the
such a
vibe.
fun.
Check this out. I want to show you this mold is the same mold, and if you don't put too much
Resin.
polyurethane in, you
Yeah.
can see through. So obviously it's quite a deep mold, so it's quite this if you pour it thin as opposed to pouring it thick. So you can get different effects with the same molds. So I've done the same thing with my wings, although the wings are quite difficult to do this with. I did had to manipulate them quite a bit. So these wings are just for Nikki. It's stuck on my finger.
There is a question. Is the supervisor was the cat model?
Well, he was the inspiration. He wouldn't model, and so we actually chose
No,
another cat with a furrier tail. But he was
no,
certainly
he's
the
impossible
inspiration.
to make photos of.
Oh no, he is impossible. So this is the mold, solid.
Yeah, like this.
And then if you're very careful and you actually pour this in two parts, so you have to pour like this bottom bit first and let it set, and then you tip the mold the other way because the mold is actually quite curved. There's a lot of dimension to it.
But
You
thanks
can
to that,
actually get
it have totally different feeling. Because on one hand, it's harder to pour and to make like the line work is really hard to execute. But on the other hand, when you pour it solid, if you are not skilled enough to make it like only the outline, if you pour it solid, it's still not a flat thing. It's always have it always have a dimension. I really I cannot wait. I agree with everyone in the chat. I need multiples. Come on, the especially with the papers, because like with the molds, the one with hinges, I know you can pour it a few times, and as the crafters, we always complain like, oh, they should add more of this and less of this. I would prefer it like this and like that. But when it's your turn to be on the other side, and when it's your turn to decide, you always will choose to have more designs on
totally.
one than to have multiples, because it's just more options. So
Okay,
I will definitely have at least 2 of those molds, because you know me, I'm too lazy and too impatient to pour it twice.
okay, but
I need to double.
the
Oh my
wings
god!
are
So
reversed.
also, wait, I will put you on the full thing. Yeah, so 2 wings and a lot
Two
of
wings,
pots
yeah.
and all the gears. Oh my god!
Yeah.
This is the part that I really like about those plastic molds, because I get used to working with them. I really love the option that you can pour only the detail. You can do it thinly, especially with the fast curing resin. It's just like 5 seconds and it's done. Oh my god! I missed the comments. Sorry guys, I got excited. I'm getting excited every single time when I see those designs. And
Thanks,
I'm
Monica.
serious.
Yes, my necklace is also made with shrinky dinks. So I used the shrinky bits with my stamp line and made
Oh wait, that
made
deserves
my
a
necklace.
full layout for sure. And I
Um,
need to take off Tiffany. Sorry, Tiffany. You have to come closer to the camera so we can see your choker.
so this is actually my stencil. This is from my stencil. So on my stencil, I've got the goggles.
Oh my god, I love it! I love it!
They're really, really huge, and when you shrink them down, that's how small they go. So I mean, they go like really tiny from this huge thing. And then if you shrink them down, they also fit Antoni's man. So I shrunk both those ones and these ones, and so these ones I'm going to put on Antoni's man, and these ones so when you're going to do the shrinking, this is just something for people to note. You actually have to, so I added an extra piece of plastic when I was cutting out over there, and I punched it with a hole punch. You know, like a hole punch you would punch your notebooks to put in a folder.
Yeah, the style,
So it needs
anything
to be
that can
quite
make the hole.
yeah, because when it shrinks, the plastic gets a lot thicker, so you can't punch it then. It'll just shatter. So you need to pre-punch if you're going to make charms. That's just by the by. And then I wanted to show you.
Even experienced shrinkers sometimes forget about making the hole. But
So,
I have a tip for you guys. You need a needle and a candle, and you have to warm the needle, and then you can like burn through the plastic. But it will be not so nice because you always get the
time.
I don't know how to call it, the glue.
Yes, because the plastic melts and it makes bumps. Yeah. So I've got, so here's, again, I'm going to have to try and use my book so you can see my airship and Antoni's airship work together. So Antoni's got his own airship as well.
Wait,
So
comment. Okay, yeah.
this is Antoni's airship and then my airship. So if you're going to build some sort of I don't know, mixed media project, they are scaled to work together. And then you can see on my one, I'll just take Antoni's away. Oh, and I've got something stuck on here. Take that off. You can see the 3 different size propellers. So, and then the cat is just the cutest, and my books and the suitcases. So they've packed a lot on this mold. Yeah, so I wanted to show that, and what else?
I'm really, like, I can't wait. Oh my God. I'm squeaking like a little girl. Things do not, I felt that for really some time, supplies didn't excite me as much. I mean, I remember first time when I ordered like real crafting supplies and I was squeaking all over the box. And now, I have here like 4 boxes of Tim Holtz laying around. And yeah, I squeaked a little bit when they arrived. And probably if I would like unbox all of them, because actually for today I was first planning unboxing because I was sure that we will be not allowed to do this one yet. So yeah, I still have them packed, and I do not squeak so much over things. It's like I feel that I have quite a little bit of the stuff, and they don't make me squeak. But every time when you show something on the screen, because people cannot see me when you are on the full screen, and Bella can see me in the StreamYard that I'm getting the blushing, and I'm just like, ah!
Yeah, so then this is my other stencil. And that's where I got the suitcases from. Fralina wants to come and open your Tim suitcase. Tim box. So yes, so this is where the suitcase comes from, and you need to actually stencil these pieces separately so that you can make a proper suitcase, because this top bit needs to go on the lid, or you can just be lazy and
you can make the suitcase as high as you want, because yes, you can make like a whole page frame with it. Then whole page will look like the actual suitcase with all the bits. And if you combine at least 2 products, because you might be not into the molds, and it's fine. I mean, no judgment. I don't think it's completely fine. No judgment. You are allowed to love papers, but 2 different products like paper and stencil, or paper and mold, or mold and stencil, or stencil and which one? You have just 2 and they meant to go together. You will find those elements that you can cut and make a really nice constructions. And I think that that's the most exciting part for me, that your line is made for people like me who like to construct their own thing. You gave us a tool, and I can build up my own airship because I can cut it to the pieces and combine with Anthony's elements, add some stenciling, and everyone can build up their own steampunking constructions. And that's the most fun part of the steampunk, that you can be the builder, you can be the inventor.
Totally.
Okay,
and I mean, I'm still getting excited about my own stuff. It's quite crazy because as I got them, and I'd had these ideas like when I was designing them and so on. So I've tried to put as much as possible on here. It's like you say, I could have put the top bit repeated at the bottom again to make it easier, but then you only need this bit and you can repeat it at the bottom, which you can then make your suitcase as big or small as you like. And then the handle, the mold handle, is the perfect size. It fits the same size handles. So I'm just gonna jump up and get this off my wall because I've put everything in my studio already from this afternoon's live.
Oh, by the way, guys, today today we will not do the joining part because otherwise we will not fit in the banter hour. But I'm pretty sure that I will be able to convince Bella to come at least once more, and then you will be able to pop on the screen and ask all your questions. I just want everyone to see your line. I want everyone to know how funny it is. I will put you on the full screen because there is a sample and we want to see it. This one is so amazing.
Here you can see the suitcases, and this is what I was talking about. So this middle one is a lot deeper than the top and the bottom one. And here in the middle one, this is flat, so I used the stencil for that. But then I used the molds for the locks. And here and there, I have used. I'm going to just turn this sideways so you can see the depth. I've used the actual molds. And then I've just put this suitcase raised with it.
It's the mold because it looks like a leather with metal finishing. Oh my god, just your skill is outstanding.
And then I've just used my papers. Oh, and this is something that I wanted to say. Where's my book? This one. So this little mini book, which is like a journal cover, which is from my paper. The pattern that is on here, that is the front of my granny's photo album, they have turned into a paper pattern. So this paper line, the back page, I think it's of the suitcase, is the actual pattern that comes from here. So if you want to match something, this paper and that paper will match together. So you could put this paper inside your book cover and it'll all match. Thank you. So yeah, I got really excited about also, so while I've got the book out, this particular piece of paper is back to back. So and when you cut it
tell
out,
people that it's not embossed. It's people the thing around the flower is just a perfect pattern, but it looks like you can feel the texture with your fingers. It's
the original was embossed, yes. So they need 3 paper pads. Yes, you do. Well, as I said, there's lots of loose paper as well. So you can buy a paper pad, because in the paper pad, it has the 6x6 with the doors and all the smaller elements. Let me just get...
And you have rice papers and all the cool things. I love the rice paper. I know that now I will be plain Jane, but there is a paper. It's a rice paper. It's a big one, brown with the flowers, really light brown with the flowers.
Yes, that's what I've used on the frame here.
Yes, exactly this one, guys. It's so just beautiful pattern.
It's pretty.
I love it.
So this one,
I'm excited. Okay.
This is my lady, and the other side of her is the repeat. So if you look, let me get out the way. If you look there, I've got her as a repeat pattern that I framed. So it you can have double pages, but you need 2 of these sheets to be able to do the repeat on that one.
You need more than 2, to be honest. At least I need more than 2.
Yeah, these 2 go like this. So
double page. From Belinda double page Basson.
And then here's that paper that I was talking about. So on the back of the suitcases is the matching paper from the front of my granny's book.
It's just beautiful. I love the staining on the paper. It looks really, really nice. The colors are just beautiful. cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm messaging Safaria like twice a day.
Yeah, so this is from the paper pad. These are not going to be loose. So these are the clocks. There's 2 clocks and 2 of the doors that I drew. And then on the back of
Where
this
did
sheet,
you find those doors, my lady?
well, one is from my street. It's supposed to be London, but one is from my street. This one. This door is where I live, down the road. It's very cute. And then this one is up the road. So yes, I drew the doors in my area.
Hello, Nelly.
Hello, Nelly. So here are all 3 doors together. All 3 doors together.
I see that Lullaby is really, really, really paper sniffer here because one is always the sniff.
Yes, they smell delicious when you've just got them. Oh, thanks.
I hate the fresh print smell. Oh my god, I'm the worst person ever. At least 2 of each. Yeah, at least.
I love the fresh print smell. My whole studio smells like ink. It's just gorgeous. So yes, on the back is the map, and at the top here is a map, and then at the bottom are my 3 doors.
They are so cool. They are so cool. Do you have a drawing, Sandy, with the doors?
Yeah, so here I haven't got, where are my cutouts? I think I've used them. Oh, I've used them on my pad. So if you cut these books out, there is the perfect book on the other side. So wherever you cut out here, it will cut out exactly the same on the other side. So you can do pop-ups with them. That was my idea with that. Yes, bye, Tiffany. Thanks for popping in.
Oh, again, sorry, the comments just flipped. I'm trying to do my best. At least for today, I wasn't cut off. So there is a progress.
From your own stream. Yes, that was funny. So yes, so what else do we have? The houses, the books. Oh, and then these, again, these will not be in loose. So for anybody that does the mini journals, or junk journals, that kind of thing, these sheets were from the inside of my granny's photo album. And so what we've done is we've alternated the patterns, so that is on the left hand side, and that's on the right hand side, and so on. And then these 2 are different in the middle. And then on the back of these is more book covers and book spines, so that you can make your own little mini journal covers. Because if you're a traveling lady, you will have lots of journals. That was my thinking.
I don't know. I was a traveling lady, but now with the C word spread around, I'm not, and I do not own a single travel journal.
Classic.
But I like to be, the black sheep. Let's be honest.
Yeah, so that's that. What else is there? I don't know. I feel like there's so much. So there's stencils and stamps and molds and paper, and then there will be 8x8 paper as well, which I don't have yet. That hasn't arrived yet. There are chipboard stickers, which I haven't got yet. I think they're still being manufactured. Laser cut chipboard pieces, like the loose chipboards. Oh, and they are
Belinda is horrible with that. So, guys, the collection comes with papers, rice papers, molds, stencils, stamps. There are also laser cut printed wooden and chipboard elements, and she also has printed acetate.
Yes, here's my printed acetate. So here's my lady, but again, you can't see her unless there's something behind her. So yes, these printed
those translucent acetates, because in the whole set you'll also get elements like goggles that she can put on your pictures, and they are in different sizes. And oh my god, together with having stamp and stencil and the shrinking plastic that I have just this big, it's Okay, I will solve it. And by the way, it's from you. It's from you. I still didn't go that translucent one, so I'm still saving my last bit that I borrowed from you. So if you have the shrinking plastic and stamp stencils and acetate, oh my god, my light light up dream will just come true.
Yeah, so there's also big acetates. So this is, I've just found a piece of paper to put it
Yeah,
behind.
I will make you solo. Yeah.
So yeah, this is the one from behind my lady. So where is my lady? Where is my lady? Here she is. So you can see this background behind my lady, and here is the same background but in acetate for you to be able to color yourself, but without my lady. So you can put your own characters in this background. That's the only one that I've got out at the moment. Yeah, so
I'm
yes.
I'm super excited, and I keep on smiling all day long as we because
My
I had
cheeks
a
are
short
sore.
I had a short chit chat with Belinda, and then I got to know that Facebook is a real asshole. It's for the ranting is for another live stream, not for today. It's not positive. I will tell you that. But yeah, we had a short chit chat. Then I watched cafe, and I had so much fun. I had so much fun in the cafe, and you can see all the designs over there, as well as the video that was made by Stamperia, where Sir Vagabond and Lady Vagabond interact a little bit. So
It
yeah,
wasn't.
and
It
Belinda
wasn't
was
fun.
trying to interact with Antonis that couldn't hear anyone.
Shame.
Yeah,
Technology is such a pain when it doesn't work.
but even without the sound, everyone got the follow joke. I love your line, and I'm so proud of you, and I just cannot wait to play with it. I feel that whole weekend we will chit chat about it. That will be rude, but still, I cannot wait. I cannot wait,
I
and
know. I still feel like I'm dreaming, like I'm going to wake up tomorrow and all of this was a dream and life is just like what it was before I joined Stamperia. I mean, I joined Stamperia in June. It's
yeah, and
crazy.
basically 5 days later, you are the paper designer already. How cool is that? I had to wait so many years to design papers. So, you know, nowadays you kids have so easy. When I was starting in that business, it looked totally different.
I thought you were going to say when I was your age and hey girl, I'm older than you.
Okay, before we will shut it down, I just wanted to I shared it yesterday on Instagram. I want to give a shout out to Lynette for yesterday's repost at Buzz Instagram. Your work was amazing, and I was so happy to see it there. And guys, seriously, I'm so happy to have you here because your support means a world to
It
me.
does to
It
all of us.
feels just so amazing, and it makes everything worth it because behind the designing any kind of product, there is a lot of stress, time, pulling all-nighters involved, and a lot of behind the scene work. And comments like the ones that I showed up today on the screen makes everything worth it. It
It
just
does.
sparks joy all around and glitter.
Yes, since so my first product box of samples arrived 3 weeks ago, and my last
Girl, you're
box
giving
arrived
yourself
on
so much
Tuesday.
credit. It was 2 weeks
So
ago because your boxes
it was
arrived.
yes, it was 2 weeks ago.
When your
So
box arrived, we saw each other for the last time just before your box arrived, and then I got caught up with stuff. You were doing things, and it's like I didn't see you for 2 weeks. It feels like a year at least.
it's crazy. So like yes, my last box of samples arrived on Tuesday. So I haven't had much sleep, but it's been the most amazing experience. And wow, I'm so grateful. I'm so incredibly grateful. I'm incredibly humbled by the response that everybody's had to my line, and it's just amazing. I just want to say thank you. And yeah, it's just
But to be fair, you totally deserve it because, except of being really exceptional artists that I learn stuff all the time from, for half of time I do not admit about the things that I didn't know, and I get to know them by hanging out with you. But you are also amazing friend and just wonderful human, and it's not so common nowadays to find a decent human. So I consider all the tribe, all the positive chat, all the Saturday club that everyone, including the audience, are involved. Really my positive tribe, and I turn to you every time when I have something joyful to share or when I have a shitty day. I'm also turning on my camera and just chit chatting with you. And the feeling that it doesn't matter because I did really shitty streams here a few times and I failed with foiling multiple times on them. But when I have a bad day and I will turn on my camera, I know that at least one person will appear and I will have somebody to talk with, somebody to craft with, and it always lifts up my spirit. And that's the joy of my life. So I'm so thankful and so happy. And again, congrats on
thank you.
amazing line. And
Yes, I promise to be more out there now because everybody's been wondering, I think, why I kind of disappeared. I was doing so many Facebook Lives and everything, and then suddenly I was like gone. And that's because I've been drawing at my desk every day like a mad woman, or designing or doing something. So, yes, I promise to do more lives, and there will be lots more coming from me with my line.
we have
And
we have some plans. Wait, my plan is. Oh yeah, I can bring it to the camera because actually we planned some things and some cool things are coming. Here is the sneak peek. I'm sure that nobody will guess what is it about, but cool stuff are coming. So stay tuned, and I'm pretty sure that we also kind of resurrect Saturdays, but it's just the end of the year and timing right
people are
now is
busy and
just
timing. Yeah.
it's just hard.
So,
It's just hard,
so
but you
somebody's
make
wanting a
everything worth
retreat.
it.
Who was that? Sorry, I'm looking down because I got my iPad in my hand.
Yeah,
Monica,
yeah. I'm missing
Monica,
all
they
the
will get
comments.
to Aussie. I promise they'll get to Aussie. Um, and Lalavi said we should have a virtual retreat weekend.
Actually, no, it would be not a bad idea. I was thinking about doing something, of course, on the Halloween night. I already plotting with the girls. We should make a, like witching hour when we can meet and just chit chat. You can go with the camera, without camera, or just to hang out together. If there will be a lot of us, I think that I can have up to 8 people on the screen and
We
20 in
will
the
be
backstage.
busy.
So that would be cool. And I'm hoping that my Christmas plan will work out because I want to celebrate with everyone together. And actually, weekend retreat would be cool. We can just make the private group and hang out all together and just craft, talk, and have fun.
That's such a cool idea. We have to start planning that. Thanks for inviting me tonight. That was just such an awesome surprise. It was divine.
It's the first time, but I hope that you will be the guest multiple times because some cool topics are coming up. I just turned the banter all around for the October because it's a special month, and then we will go back to positive talk. But that's the positive talk. It's a positive thing. It sparks joy, so I want to talk about it. So yeah, Thursdays are regular thing. We will talk about different things, and I hope that before Christmas I will have like all the girls here just to chit chat, waffle around, swear a little bit, and drink a little bit, and that will be fun. Okay, I will roll the short advert for Belinda's line, and I will turn us off. I wish you all a creative day or night. It depends where you are, and see you soon. Okay,
Yeah.
where is your video?